Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing something a little different for you all. I am doing an unboxing, but I am doing an unboxing of my homeschool curriculum for the following school year. So if you are someone who has ever had any questions about homeschooling, is considering homeschooling, wonders what is involved with homeschooling, and stay tuned. My name is Carly. I am a wife and homeschool mom of 5 boys. I currently have 3 children who are in school right now. And because I homeschool, I thought that maybe I would actually do a video kind of about what I do for homeschooling and what curriculum I use. I'm not really going to go super in depth today about how I homeschool, why I homeschool, but I am going to do an unboxing of the curriculum I use for my 2 oldest children's 4th year curriculum. Yeah, so if that is something that interests you, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. On my channel, I also like to do videos about products I like, makeup, and also anything financial, budgeting, saving money, things like that. Like I said, this is kind of a different video. I'm talking about homeschooling, which almost in any of my videos I talk about that I do homeschool, but I haven't talked about it at all besides the fact that I homeschool. The curriculum I use is called My Father's World, and I'm going to give a disclaimer right out the bat. I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm pretty sure that I do have a coupon code. So if I do, for sure, I will go ahead and link that in the description box below. If you're interested and do decide to get this curriculum, I may have a coupon code for you, so take a look there. Also, this curriculum is a Christian-based curriculum, so keep that in mind. First thing I got a cute little coffee mug, which is awesome. It's one of those insulated mugs. It says, "Teach the child, not just the curriculum." Love that. Super cute. My husband was saying he needed a new coffee mug, but I may keep it for myself. So each year that you're teaching comes with a teacher's manual. What we're going to be studying for our 4th grade is Rome to the Reformation. That's a part of history we're studying. And this is the teacher's guide, the teacher's manual, and it gives you everything that you need. It gives you the whole lesson plan, what you're supposed to do, what extra books, if you want extra books to get, things like that. It's wonderful. It literally, this is just a random week, but it literally has just everything all mapped out for you, which I love, because I think one of the most overwhelming things for people who are looking to homeschool and getting into homeschooling is, where do I start? How do I make sure my kids don't have, gaps in their education? And this has everything laid out for you. So there won't be any gaps. You won't miss anything. You're going to have your history, your English, your math, your science, your language arts, everything will be covered, and it's wonderful. This is another just little random, I think, goodie I got because of when I bought my curriculum. I think they're little animal cookie cutters, which is fun. Since it is November, maybe we'll make some Christmas cookies soon and we can make some fun animal cookie cutters. But that was just a little bonus along with the thermos. Next, we have it looks like it's a little scratched up. That's kind of a bummer. But a Merriam-Webster's elementary dictionary, because every young student, sorry, my ring light's causing glare, needs a dictionary. I'm a little sad it's a little scratched up, but inside it's fine, so that's okay. But there is a little bit of a scratch on the cover, which is kind of unfortunate. I also got The Story of the World, History for the Classic Child, Volume 2, The Middle Ages. So this says from the fall of Rome to the rise of the Renaissance. So it looks like it's a audio history, which is nice. my two that are going to be going into 4th grade this coming year, for a little backstory, we school year round. So my 8-year-old and 7-year-old are both almost done with 3rd grade right now. We have right around, I think, 10 weeks left of 3rd grade. So in January, we are going to be starting our curriculum for 4th grade. And they're really wonderful readers. They're great readers, but I still do read a lot of the curriculum to them because they are only 8 and 7 years old. Love that this is audio. Like, I think that is wonderful. I have 5 kids, and it's nice to be able to like put this on, have them listen to it while I can still like do stuff, if that makes sense, but still listen. I'm a huge bookworm myself. I love reading and I love audiobooks because I love that I can learn and read, but I guess it's not really reading since I'm listening and do stuff at the same time. I love multitasking. This is their student sheets. So this is another thing that with this curriculum, you get your student sheets. So they're basically like worksheets that come and have to do with the curriculum, which if you have an extra student, you'll maybe want to buy, you know, a second pair of them if you have 2 kids that are in the same grade. Okay. So these are CDs, and I don't have like right in front of me 100% everything that we're learning this year. This is a weird CD case. But it looks like we're going to be studying a lot of composers this year. We have the best of Beethoven. We have the story of Beethoven. We have the best of Mozart. The best of Mozart. Oh, so 2 of the best of Mozart's. The story of Mozart. So looks like 2 CDs about his music. Another CD that's about, you know, him as a person. The best of Haydn. The story of Haydn. So that's awesome. So we get to learn about the music of the composer, and then we get to learn about the composer themselves. For those who don't know, which is probably all of you, I was homeschooled myself, and my mom was really big on like learning about like classical education. So we learned a lot about the arts, like composers and artists and painters and sculptors, you know, like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, things like that. So I'm excited that this curriculum also includes those types of things. So other things that come in the curriculum for this year are the wonderful ways babies are made. So it sounds like I'm going to be giving my kids a little bit of a biology lesson this year. Gotta mentally prepare myself for that. I'm glad that there's a book for that, and that'll make it a lot easier to explain to my little guys how, you know, the human body works. We have Twice Freed, which is a book. It looks like, let me read it. So it looks like it is about a slave who longs to be freed. And it looks like it's kind of about the slave's journey to freedom. And it looks like it's in probably like the Roman time period. So it's a book we're going to be reading. This, if you are interested in Christian literature, this is Pilgrim's Progress, Dangerous Journey. It's like a revised, kind of a shortened version of the Pilgrim's Progress. This is a book I read as a child, and I really, really liked it. I remember my parents read this one, which is all illustrated, and then we also had an audiobook of it. So I'm excited actually to share that with my kids. We have The Door in the Wall. Oh no, it got beat up. Okay, this makes me sad. I don't like that some of my stuff got kind of bent in delivery. We have Augustus Caesar's World, 44 BC to AD 14. That's another book. And that is another one I remember my mom reading to me as a child. We have Starting Chess. That's interesting. We have Galen, and the Gateway to Medicine. He was a great doctor of the Roman Empire. Looks like a kit on how to make a castle. All right, we have the first encyclopedia of the human body. So it sounds like we're doing some, like I said, biology this year. We have the body book, easy to make hands-on models. We have another book called The Roman Empire. Sorry, my ring light is just making glare on all these books. Normally I try to film these like earlier in the day, but this week was really busy and now there's daylight savings and it's dark at 4, so my daylight is really limited. We have astronomy. We also have the story of the world. Oh, ha! Okay, this is the book of the audiobook I got. So I guess I have the book and the audiobook. So, that's a bummer. I didn't realize, okay, if you decide to like go and use this curriculum, make sure you double check what all comes with it already so you don't then order other things. So that's great. I probably will use the audiobook instead, honestly, because like I said, it allows me to have some more freedom to do other things while we're doing school. But if I had known this came with it, I probably would have skipped the audiobook. That's my bad. All right. We have another book called Trial and Triumph. Looks like it's another kind of book about maybe like knights, things like that, more medieval time period. The Bronze Bow. I remember reading this as a child. I remember liking this book, so I'm excited to read that to the kids. It won a Newbery Medal back in 1962, so it's an old book. And then last in this curriculum is another book about the human body for every kid. So obviously, like I said, emphasis on science this year is learning about the human body. So that is everything in this Rome to the Reformation, which is what I'm using for my grade 4 year of schooling for my kids. This does not include the math we are using. It doesn't include English that we're using. I ordered two curriculums through My Father's World. So I have another box, which I'll do a separate video on, that has some of those things. But this is like the core curriculum. So like the science and the history, and it looks like the kind of like the music and things that are involved. So that's a little bit of the things that we are using for our homeschool curriculum for this coming year. If you are interested in more information kind of about homeschooling, or kind of what I do, like a day in the life, what I do for homeschooling, how I get it done in a day with 5 children that range from 8 to 5 months old, please leave a comment down below and let me know, and I'd be happy to make more videos about homeschooling, because I know that there is a lot of people who are kind of looking into homeschooling now with you know, COVID being around for the last almost 2 years at this point. Yeah, and I would love to make future videos regarding this content. If you like this video, again, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and we will see you next time.